It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Julian Ventura is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now it'll be Barry Iswaldo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feel.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Digging in will be Sparky McGee, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Third, the shortstop, Howard Tompkins.
Next, it'll be Howard Tompkins. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Cooper is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Leading off for
and
the
now,
Dodgers,
J.C.
the
Ray
center fielder,
entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Dylan Netzel. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 302 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 36 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cooper, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the
Time
first
now to
baseman,
check out how the hometown
Brandon
Dodgers line up in this
Smith.
one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
In now, Brandon Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at .259, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Tapped out in front of home. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dallas Phillips. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
At the plate now, Jake Fish. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs, and 31 RBIs. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Will Cooley, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Joaquin Marte.
Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Rangers
Julian
are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond. Fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And he fouls this one off. The batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into his His windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Tim Pierce.
The catcher, Tim Pierce.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy,
Batting ninth.
but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Cooper. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate, Barry Iswaldo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, and he misses it.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Sparky McGee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box now, Howard Tompkins. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Cooper, the runner at third, is Waldo over at second. McGee on at first with nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Oh, but an offline feed to the pitcher, and they can't complete the turn. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So next to the plate for Texas, Dallas Phillips. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Popped him up. Netzel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Next up is Percy Hopkins. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's the 2-1 home. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Texas is out in front 3-0. So now into the box is Chase Mitchell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Pierce moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Stepping up is Calvin Sharp, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Julian Ventura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball match outside.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Jake Fish.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 0 and 2.
That misses 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0 and 2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Tim Pierce.
Up next, Tim Pierce. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Mitchell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 3-0. At the plate now is J.C. Ray back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Dylan.
Now to the plate, Dylan Netzel. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you can see on your screen, both starters topping out at 91 miles an hour. So stepping in is Brandon Smith, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so
Now
far, but
batting,
after
catcher,
that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now into the box, Joaquin Marte. And now the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ray on second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
In now, Julius Collins as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Evan Brenner. Now the double steal is on here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Marte isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job
Now
there.
batting.
Yeah, you've got to
Third
find a way to
baseman.
pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Mitchell.
He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Chase Mitchell.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He popped out in his first trip. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter, number 9.
So now here is
Second
Calvin
baseman,
Sharp.
Calvin
Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So now to the plate, Cooper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 64.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Barry Iswaldo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Howard.
Stepping in next, Howard Tompkins. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. So here now's the pitcher, Julian Ventura. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now. On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, J.C. Ray. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Dylan Netzel. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0, and the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Brandon Smith would be next. The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next is Dodgers. The first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's a look over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Brandon Smith. Pitch outside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Netzel at second with 2 down. Count now a ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batter, catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Marte, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
One and
It
one.
looked like the fastball got away from him there. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Into the box, Dallas Phillips flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Smoke toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Up next for the Rangers, Percy Hopkins popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Jake Fish.
Next to hit is Jake Fish. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds at 4-3. Elmer Moya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for the Rangers, number 4, Elmer Moya.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Julius
The
Collins.
left fielder, Julius Collins.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in, Evan Brenner. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
One out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And he popped him up. Tompkins over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Mitchell. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Calvin Sharp, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Mitchell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Striding in is Will Cooley, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Will Cooley.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Tim Pierce.
Next up, Tim Pierce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your
Edward
attention,
Potter
please.
comes on to pitch here
Now
with
pitching
one man
for the
gone in the
Dodgers.
top of the 7th.
Number 43, Edward Potter.
Bobby
Hitting for
Weingarten
Texas.
will come on to
Number
pinch hit
9,
here in a big spot.
Bobby Weingarten.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now with
batting,
2 outs, it
left
becomes a
field.
lot more difficult
Barry
to manufacture that
Eswaldo.
guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Barry Eswaldo. 0-1 the count. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Netzel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Dodger bullpen does its job. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rangers 3. Gabriel Cunningham gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 79, Gabriel Cunningham.
Angel Sanchez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Cunningham has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Ray. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Julian Ventura.
And stepping in, Dylan Netzel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Smith.
So next to hit is Brandon Smith. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 is the count.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. James Brandon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, James Brandon.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Sparky McGee. First pitch on its way. Pitch on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next, it'll be Howard Tompkins. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Brenner is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers. Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Augustin Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31, Augustin Alvarez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Joaquin Marte.
First offering.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Fastball well outside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Julius Collins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a
1-1.
1-1.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again. 1-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, this pitching staff has
Now
done a
batting,
pretty good job right
the
there.
right fielder,
That's the 4th time
Evan
he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Evan Brenner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
The third baseman.
Yeah, clearly no problems
Jake
working out of the stretch right now,
Mitchell.
Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Digging in next, Chase Mitchell singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Has a look, now the pitch. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
So now to the plate,
Number 9.
Calvin Sharp.
Second
As he'll
baseman,
take a look at his sinker here,
Calvin
too low for ball 1.
Sharp.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. batter versus pitcher, you fight
30.
so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Now pitching for Texas.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rangers 3. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Percy Hopkins, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1. Aye.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 2, Jake Fish.
Now at the plate is Jake Fish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. One man out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jake Fish goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try.
Cooley.
At the plate, Will Cooley, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
6-3 the final score today. The Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Julian Ventura earned his 5th win of the year. Number 62 closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.